My voice speaks into this holy instant. What you are about to receive did not arrive by coincidence. Today, carries a heavenly release, and upon it is inscribed your name. Your miracle is already in motion, destined to reach you within 2 minutes of encountering this mystery I have reserved solely for you. This favor will not be postponed any longer. You may have overlooked other whispers, but now I urge you, listen intently and offer me your unguarded heart. A declaration of good news is advancing toward your dwelling. Comment. Amen. I witnessed your weeping when you believed you were alone. I heard your petitions when no human mind could comprehend them. You have endured, you have pleaded, you have clung to hope while nursing hidden wounds. Yet I have observed every moment. Not a single tear escaped my sight. Not one whispered prayer faded unheard. And in this precise hour, I have elected to renew every facet of your existence. Do not turn away as you have done before. This time, remain. This time, hear my voice through to its completion. This encounter is by divine design. The hosts of heaven have fixed their gaze upon you. Even in seasons where you felt undeserving, I was orchestrating beauty in the unseen. The anguish, the setbacks, the betrayals, they were never intended to shatter you. They became the very ground where I buried the seed of your destiny. Now the season of reaping has dawned. You are not behind schedule. You are positioned perfectly for your supernatural provision. If a resonance stirs within your spirit, confirming this word is for you, acknowledge it by liking this video. You were never erased from my memory. In the deepest night, when you assumed your name was forgotten, I proclaimed it before the heavenly court. Angels assembled around you when your strength for prayer had faded. You traversed valleys meant to break you, yet you emerged, because I walked alongside you, shielding you from dangers you never perceived. Comment 111. I observed their whispered judgments against you. I saw them anticipate your decline. I witnessed the doors they attempted to seal. But I also beheld the purity that remained in your heart. I witnessed your trust when you possessed no evidence. I saw your hands still raised in worship even when your spirit was weighed down. For this reason, I am poised to honor you before every doubting gaze. I am not disciplining you for your pain. I am preparing you through it. Each night spent in sorrow was a seed planted in the fertile ground of heaven. Now I decree, this is your season of harvest. I will not merely return what was taken. I will bestow what you never thought to request. I am reviving joy where sorrow resided. I am constructing peace where turmoil once reigned. A message is coming that will transform your entire atmosphere. It will arrive suddenly, like an unexpected wind on a calm day. Do not dismiss it. Embrace it with full assurance. This is not your conclusion. This is the chapter where every narrative shifts to your advantage, and you will know it was I, your God, who orchestrated the turnaround. Comment 222. A financial transformation approaches your household. The scarcity you have endured in silence is on the verge of reversal. Where there was barrenness, I am sending downpour. Where there was obligation, I am sending supernatural supply. I saw you sustain with meager portions. I witnessed you choose generosity over resentment, even when your own hands were bare. This moved the heart of heaven. Now I will fill your hands until they overflow. Certain blessings I withheld, not to penalize you, but to perfect their timing. That perfect moment is now. What I give will endure. What I place within your grasp will multiply. You will not need to pursue what is yours by destiny. It will seek you out. It will arrive at your threshold. It will find your name and bring increase with it. You proved faithful with little. Now I will entrust you with much. You remained when departure would have been easier. You believed when there was no sign. You continued walking even when the path felt deserted. For all this, I say to you, well done, my child. Your recompense approaches, and it will not be tardy. The adversary sought to silence you. He attempted to bury your joy under layers of dread and disappointment. But I never authorized your destruction. I permitted pressure to mature you, not to ruin you. I allowed the fire so your faith would become unbreakable. Now the enemy will witness what I perform next. He will observe your elevation and know my hand has eternally rested upon you. The era of being overlooked is finished. The season of silent waiting is concluding. I am now releasing the gates. I am summoning the blessings that were held in reserve. What was stagnant is now stirring. What was fractured is now healing. What was delayed is now accelerating. You are entering a new dimension of favor. And no human power can close the doors I am unlocking. This is your appointed time. You may feel unprepared, but I have already prepared the path before you. Every step you take from this moment forward will be blessed. Do not fear the unfamiliar. I am already there, waiting to reveal what I have built for you. You will not advance into shadows. You will advance into purpose. You are my child, and I will not allow harm to overwhelm you. Even when you feel encircled, know that I have encircled those who encircle you. My angels have been commissioned to guard your steps, shield your peace, and remove every barrier. Every delay was divinely ordained. Every setback served a purpose. Every heartache is being healed at this very moment. Comment 333. The peace for which you have pleaded is about to envelop your home. The laughter you have missed is being restored. The oppressive cloud is dissipating. What you could not accomplish alone, I am accomplishing for you now. You will not need to struggle for it. You will only need to receive it. I have gone ahead of you. What awaits you is saturated with joy. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are precisely where I need you to be to receive what is coming. Do not hurry. Do not be afraid. Do not retreat again. Abide with me. Witness what I accomplish when you remain in position long enough to receive. Why are neuroscientists captivated by a single 9-word sentence? Because this phrase, spoken once daily, is transmuting financial anxiety into immediate blessing. Over 19,000 individuals have already employed it to dissolve debt and unlock a life of prosperity, liberty, and tranquility. The outcomes are so profound, many perceive them as divine. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate. This page may vanish at any instant. Click the link in the description and comments to learn this secret before it is erased permanently. I have awaited this moment, this exact instant when your heart would open without fear. You have continually inquired when your turn would come, when the waiting would cease, when joy would revisit your life. My child, today marks that pivot. Today will not conclude as it began. This is the day of the shift. It is the day your miracle begins its journey into your possession. I have heard the whispers of your soul, the ones you dared not speak aloud. I know how weary your spirit has grown from portraying strength. I have watched you smile while crumbling within. Now I decree, your internal wars are reaching a supernatural resolution. My power is poised to demonstrate that no struggle ever goes unseen by heaven. Comment 555. I am dispatching an answer that will heal your heart and unlock your next elevation. I did not guide you this far to abandon you. I did not allow pressure to suffocate you. I allowed it to ignite the fire within you. That fire will now carry you into realms where your name has never been spoken. That fire will defend you from deception and guide you into truth. That fire is my spirit dwelling within you. Your name is being spoken in rooms your feet have never entered. Behind sealed doors, I have already initiated conversations that will lead to promotion. You have felt unseen, but I have never ceased watching over you. I have preserved your life for a purpose far greater than the pain you have endured. My next act on your behalf will confirm that I am the God who honors promises. I have not finished authoring your story. I am only commencing the chapter where all fragments align. The storms were not sent to drown you. They were sent to cleanse you. The fire was not meant to consume you. It was meant to purify you. The waiting was not penalty. It was preparation. Now the page turns. Comment 1212. There are gifts I am about to bestow that no earthly power can remove. You will not need to plead for what is rightfully yours. You will not need to strive, compare, or pursue. I am placing into your hands what is already recorded in heaven's ledger. No lie, no delay, no enemy can intercept what I have released this day. Your miracle is not distant. It is already en route. You are not viewing this by accident. This was divinely arranged. You were intended to hear these words because they carry the frequency of your breakthrough. It is a sound your soul has longed to hear. You may not have consciously known, but your spirit recognized this moment before your eyes ever perceived it. You are not weak. I am the strength residing within you. Every instance you chose love over rage, every time you chose peace over retaliation, I was observing. Now I will reward your obedience with favor. You do not need to comprehend every detail to receive what is coming. You simply need to remain in a posture of trust. I have witnessed the silent prayers you offered for your family. You have waged spiritual battles for them while bearing your own anguish. You sacrificed, you interceded, you remained faithful even when they did not perceive the cost. Now watch as I answer you in a manner that blesses your entire household. What I am doing within you will overflow into every life connected to yours. Comment 777. A surprise approaches your door. A letter, a call, an unexpected moment will unlock the joy you believed was lost forever. You have wept sufficiently. Now is the time for celebration. I am restoring the melody to your life. The silence of grief is being replaced by the symphony of gladness. You will navigate this coming season with grace. Not by your own might, but by mine. I walk with you, before you, and around you. You are encircled by heavenly aid. My angels are assigned to your journey, and not one word I have spoken concerning you will fail. This is not fleeting. This is not coincidence. This is divine intervention. I have decreed it is your time. And when I decree blessing, no human, no force, no error can hinder it. Even your past holds no authority against what I am about to release. I am not blessing you because you are flawless. I am blessing you because you are selected. Heaven rejoices over your perseverance. You remained on course. You did not surrender. Even when you stumbled, you rose again. This is what I cherish in you. You did not abandon me, even when you could have. Now I will not abandon you. I am not distant. I have been here all along. I am not silent. I have been speaking through signs, through moments, through the stillness. Now I speak clearly. Your moment has arrived. This is your signal. This is your confirmation. Walk courageously into what I have ordained for you. Your heart has endured enough. It is time for peace. It is time for rest. It is time for answered prayers. The next door I open will not lead to another conflict. It will lead you into joy. Trust me. I know what you have carried, and I know how to honor your faithfulness. Healing is coming to every wound. Restoration is coming to every loss. What you believed would never return is already on its journey back. But this time it will return complete. I do not merely restore. I redeem. I exchange ashes for beauty, mourning for joy, heaviness for praise. You will no longer weep over what was lost. You will rejoice over what I give. The next season of your life will not resemble the last. The cycles are shattering. The chains are falling. The fear is dissolving. You are not who you were. You are being transformed, renewed, fortified by every valley you survived. You will rise, and nothing will ever suppress you again. What secret did the FBI conceal regarding your mind and wealth? They uncovered a mere 9-word phrase that activates a switch within your consciousness, attracting abundance effortlessly. It has already transformed thousands of lives in mere weeks. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate. This page may disappear at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to discover this secret before it is permanently deleted. Before your birth, I inscribed this day into your narrative. Not one moment of your pain, your waiting, or your struggle has been wasted. You were being molded. Your faith was being purified. The tears you shed irrigated the soil beneath your feet. Now, from that very ground, miracles will blossom. The mystery I am about to unveil will open your eyes to a truth you have long needed. Your life has never been forgotten by heaven. This is not merely another moment. This is a divine appointment. All things are converging. You have entered a realm where grace flows freely and doors open without cause. The weight you feel is not a burden. It is the final compression before your breakthrough manifests. You are in the last few steps before everything transforms. Remain with me. Comment 999. Your home is about to resonate with joy once more. I have observed how laughter faded, how rooms grew quiet, how the atmosphere thickened with unspoken tension. But I am entering that space now. My spirit is permeating that atmosphere, and with it comes a peace that transcends understanding. You will sense me in the small moments, in the quiet, in the warmth, in the stillness. I am restoring what the enemy attempted to steal. Broken trust will be made whole. Fractured relationships will be renewed. Misunderstandings will dissolve, and clarity will return. I am the God of wholeness, and I do not leave my children in broken places. I rescue. I rebuild. I restore. The financial weight that robbed your sleep is being lifted. You will no longer need to borrow peace. You will no longer need to feign calm. I am releasing provision in such a manner that you will cease to fear your mailbox, your phone, or your bank statement. I am not supplying merely enough. I am pouring out more than enough. Comment 1010. Your mind has been under assault. But I am encircling it with peace now. The noise will quiet. The racing thoughts will be stilled. You are not unstable, and you are not feeble. You are weary. But even in your weariness, I am your strength. When you lack words to pray, simply whisper my name. I will meet you there. I have never turned from you. What comes next will not resemble what you have endured. You will not fear another disappointment. You will not brace for another heartbreak. This time, it will be different. This time, the promise will remain. This time, the blessing will endure. Because I am the author, and all I do is eternal. I am lifting you from obscurity and placing you in the light. For too long you have watched others receive while you waited. You celebrated others while silently asking when your turn would come. Know this, your humility has profoundly moved me. This is why I honor you now. Not publicly for spectacle, but privately for restoration. Comment 1515. You will perceive my presence in your dreams, in your thoughts, in your choices. I will begin to guide your steps so clearly that the path will become unmistakable. You will no longer need to guess. You will no longer need to seek signs. I will manifest in the minutest details to remind you I am near. Nothing about you is concealed from me. I know your guilt, your shame, your regrets, and yet I call you beloved. I know your failures, your fears, your flaws, and still I call you worthy. I never founded my love upon your perfection. I founded it upon my promise, and I never break a promise. A joy is coming that will displace years of sorrow. A strength is forming within you that will mute every fear. You may not sense it yet, but it is growing beneath the surface. I am implanting peace so deeply into your spirit that no storm will ever uproot it again. What once unsettled you will no longer shake you. You are not behind. Cease believing you missed your moment. Nothing in your life is late. It has only been delayed for preparation. When I release it, it will happen swiftly. Suddenly. Rapidly. What you awaited for years will rush in like a heavenly torrent. You will stand in awe, unable to explain how everything unfolded so beautifully. I observed how you poured into others even while empty. I watched you encourage others while your own heart fractured. I saw you choose kindness when misunderstood. I saw you forgive when it was difficult. Now I will repay every faithful act with a blessing so personal, you will know it came only from me. I am transforming your weakness into wonder. I am converting your battles into testimonies. I am transmuting your pain into purpose. Nothing is wasted. Not your mistakes, not your detours, not your setbacks. All is being woven into a narrative of victory. Your voice is essential in this world. The enemy tried to silence you because he feared what would happen when you spoke truth. But I have called you for this precise hour. You will speak with clarity. You will rise with confidence. You will carry my light into places acquainted only with darkness. You are not broken. You are becoming. I am not finished with you. I am refining you. I am elevating you. I am restoring you. The power I placed within you remains alive. The calling I whispered into your spirit still stands. Nothing you have done has altered my plans. You remain the one I have chosen. The enemy trembles now, for he knows you survived what was meant to destroy you. He knows you are stepping into alignment. He knows I have marked this moment as your restoration, and no dark power can contest what I am about to perform in your life. Could a mere 9-word ritual truly be your key to financial freedom? What sounds like myth is now substantiated by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden neural center that, when activated, naturally draws abundance. This 9-word prayer has already assisted over 19,000 individuals in attracting wealth and living in overflow. But this secret will not remain online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it is permanently erased. The hour has arrived for your spirit to breathe anew. You have traversed shadows and borne silent battles unknown to others. You smiled while your soul ached. You gave when you had nothing left. You continued to appear, to believe, and to walk with eyes full of tears, yet your heart still whispered, I trust you. Now heaven responds. The waiting concludes. I am intervening. You were not abandoned. You were not rejected. You were not ignored. You were concealed for a reason, for a season, and for a greater glory. The pain you endured was not pointless. I was shaping something eternal within you. I was removing what was never meant to remain and fortifying what will sustain you for a lifetime. Now, I will reveal what I was building in silence. Comment 1717. You will no longer need to plead for peace. I am pouring peace over your home, your mind, and your rest. The sleepless nights are ending. The torment of confusion is being silenced. I heard your heart cry for clarity, for guidance, for direction. I am answering in ways that will render you speechless. Watch as I dispel the fog. Watch as I open the next door. The adversaries you believed had triumphed have not prevailed. I permitted them to assume they held advantage so that, when I promote you before them, they will know it was I, the Lord, who prepared the table. You will dine in peace. You will rejoice without fear. What they intended for harm, I am turning for good. Your name is inscribed in the scroll of favor. You are not overlooked in heaven. I have not misplaced your prayers or ignored your cries. I am working even as you read these words, my hand is moving pieces into perfect order. You will look back and realize I was always steps ahead, weaving all things together for your good. Comment. Amen. The rejection you faced was divine redirection. Every closed door was a rescue. Every denial was a shield. Every delay was a gift. I was never punishing you. I was protecting you. You do not know what I spared you from, but one day you will thank me for preventing certain events. I only remove what would break you, and I only permit what will bless you. The blessing I am about to give is not something you must perform to earn. You will not need to pretend, compete, or strive. This blessing is not attained by effort. It is received through grace. I have chosen this exact moment to release it because your heart is ready. It has been humbled. It has been refined. It has been purified by fire. Now it is ready to hold what I am about to pour. Comment 1111. You are entering a season of divine acceleration. What required others years will manifest for you in weeks. What seemed impossible will materialize without struggle. Not by luck, not by timing, but by favor. My favor will march before you like a banner. It will open doors. It will soften hearts. It will dismantle every wall erected to halt you. Do not let fear speak louder than faith. I know fear has tried to infiltrate again. I know doubt has whispered that you are too late. But I am silencing every lie of the enemy now. I am reminding you of what I spoke before the storm arrived. I am reminding you that I do not alter my plans because of temporary turmoil. What I promised you still stands. An inheritance bears your name. Not merely material, but spiritual, wisdom, joy, peace, legacy. Your children will benefit from what I am doing within you now. You are breaking generational patterns. You are rising above old cycles. You are constructing something sacred for those who follow. This is not solely about you. It concerns everyone connected to your name. The tears you shed in secret are being answered publicly. The prayers you whispered at midnight are becoming testimonies. I will bless you in such a way that your testimony will sound like a dream to others. They will not comprehend how it occurred, but you will know it was me. It was always me. I know you feel exhausted. I know your heart is weary. I know you have questioned whether continuing is worthwhile. But I promise you, it is. The next step you take will differ from the last. The weight will feel lighter. The peace will feel deeper. The path forward will feel clearer. This is because I now carry it with you. I never intended for you to walk alone. You thought I was silent, but I was merely awaiting the perfect moment to unveil my behind-the-scenes work. That moment is now. You stand at the brink of transformation. One decision, one act of trust, one breath of surrender, and the floodgates will open. I am not asking you to decipher everything. I am only asking you to believe once more. To believe I am who I declare I am. To believe you are loved. To believe your finest days still lie ahead. I am not finished writing your story. In truth, the most glorious chapter begins today. This is more than a breakthrough. It is a new identity. The pain you carried no longer names you. The shame, the fear, the doubt, they do not define you. I name you redeemed. I name you victorious. I name you mine. And I will never cease calling you forward. Why is the government desperate to conceal this 9-word prayer? A startling FBI leak has revealed a simple 9-word prayer now enabling ordinary people to erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new vehicles, lavish retreats, all are within reach. But authorities could remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. You cannot perceive how near you are at this very instant. As you absorb these words, the winds of change are already stirring around you. I am not issuing a distant promise. I am delivering its fulfillment. What was remote is now close. What was delayed is now arriving. Your obedience to remain, to trust, and to receive has unlocked what was concealed. Heaven's gates are opening over you. This coming season will not be founded upon striving. It will be built upon surrender. You will no longer bear burdens not your own. You will not wear labels assigned by those who could not perceive your worth. I am removing the weight of human opinion and replacing it with the strength of my endorsement. You are chosen. That is sufficient. You are mine. That is eternal. Comment 333. You may feel unqualified. You may survey your past and see only fragments. But I perceive gold within the cracks. I behold glory in your history. I see a vessel refined by fire, by tears, by time. Do not disqualify yourself from my gift. My grace qualifies you. My love elevates you. My voice reinstates you. The promise I whispered in the silence is the same I now fulfill in the open. I have not reconsidered. I have not withdrawn. You remain the one I selected when others overlooked you. You remain the one to whom I whispered dreams in the midnight hour. I am faithful to complete every word spoken over your life. The next door that opens for you will require no manipulation. No forcing. No pushing. It will open gently, quietly, and powerfully. It will be undeniable. You will need no one's permission, for it comes by my decree. Walk through it with courage. Do not glance back. Do not hesitate. I will be on the other side, waiting to accompany you into the promise. Comment 222. I know the magnitude of your loss. I know the nights your heart shattered in silence. I know the dreams you interred because hoping grew too painful. But I am the God who restores what was stolen. I am not merely returning what you lost. I am returning it multiplied. It will be greater. It will be better. It will be saturated with peace. You will no longer question your place in this world. I positioned you with purpose. You are not accidental. Your life is not a coincidence. I orchestrated every detail, every gift, every scar, every fragment of your story with intention. Now I will show you how I will use all of it for glory. Even the parts you wish to forget, even the ones that wounded you. I will employ them to bless others. You are being elevated. Quietly. Steadily. Righteously. Not through performance, but through presence. Remain in my presence and observe how high I lift you. They will not comprehend how it happened, but you will know. It was not luck. It was not chance. It was me. It was always me. Comment. Amen. The fear of the unknown has held you immobilized. But I am thawing that fear with faith. I am warming your heart anew. You will dream again. You will laugh again. You will trust again. I am healing what the world fractured. I am rebuilding what the enemy demolished. You will not limp into the next season. You will sprint into it with joy. The enemy's accusations are being silenced now. Every lie he spoke over you falls powerless to the ground. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are loved. And your future surpasses the pain of your past. I am rewriting what the enemy attempted to ruin. You have asked me, even recently, God, is it truly my time? I say to you, yes. Yes, it is. You have waited long enough. You have sown in tears. You have been faithful with little. Now comes the more. Now comes the favor. Now comes the fulfillment. You need not earn it. You need only receive it with humility. I am enacting something permanent this time. This will not be another brief season of relief. This will be a lifetime of peace. A life where fear does not govern your decisions. A life where joy is not easily stolen. A life where you finally feel secure again. I am constructing you into a dwelling of hope. Every room of your existence is being touched by my hand. Your emotions, your health, your finances, your relationships. Nothing is excluded. I am entering every space not to bring shame, but to bring wholeness. You will not advance into this next chapter carrying what I died to free you from. You are released. You are redeemed. You are restored. I am realigning your thoughts with truth. The lies you believed about your worth, your purpose, your identity are being stripped away. I am replacing them with truth that liberates. You are not excessive. You are not too damaged. You are precisely who I fashioned you to be. I do not err. Relinquish the timeline you constructed in your mind. My ways are higher. My timing is perfect. I was not late. I was weaving all things together. While you waited, I was orchestrating divine appointments, perfect alignments, and supernatural solutions. Now I am converging it all for your good. When the miracle arrives, and it is closer than you think, you will recognize my fingerprints upon every detail. You will see how I used even the detours to guide you to destiny. You will look back and thank me for every denial, every delay, every heartbreak, for you will perceive clearly, I was always protecting you. I was always preparing you. This is not your journey's end. This is the dawn of your becoming. You will rise from the ashes. You will dance again. You will smile without fear. Most importantly, you will walk boldly into the purpose I designed for you. Not one word I have spoken over you will return void. Can merely speaking 9 words daily cause wealth to flow into your life? A leading neuroscientist affirms it, and the FBI inadvertently confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary individuals into lives free of debt and financial lack. But this secret will not remain online long. Click the link in the description and comments now to access it before it is permanently erased. You are not reading these words by error. I directed you here at this precise moment because what I am about to do in your life requires your attention, your surrender, and your heart. You have been surviving, but now I am transitioning you into a life of thriving. The burden you carried privately is about to be lifted publicly. What intended to crush you is becoming the foundation of your greatest breakthrough. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not unlucky. You are blessed. You are chosen. You are sheltered beneath my shadow. The silence of the last season was not punishment. It was preparation. I was quiet only because I was working. Now that the work is complete, I will speak again. This time, my voice will echo throughout your life in ways that cannot be ignored. Comment 777. I am reclaiming everything the enemy stole from you. Time, peace, relationships, opportunities. Nothing is beyond recovery. I am the God who restores. Not partially, not in fragments, but in full. You will recover all. And what you recover will return stronger, more beautiful, more aligned with your purpose than ever before. You are entering a season of divine clarity. The confusion you battled is ending. I am silencing every voice that contradicts my truth. I am clearing every distraction that sought to divert your heart. Your mind will no longer be a battlefield. It will become a sanctuary where my peace reigns. I made promises to you long ago, and you thought I forgot. But I never forget. I possess perfect memory. I do not speak to offer false hope. I speak to create. When I declare it, it is already in motion. Those promises are now colliding with this moment you inhabit. You are not too late. You stand in perfect time. Comment. Amen. You have spent years believing for a shift, for a breakthrough, for something greater. Today, that seed of belief is sprouting. I am watering every seed you planted with tears. I am nurturing every unrecognized act of kindness. I am blessing the prayers you whispered in solitude. The harvest approaches, and it will come swiftly. A knock will sound at your door, whether in spirit or in reality. What you have awaited will be on the other side. Be prepared. Keep your heart receptive. Keep your hands open. Release what no longer belongs so you can receive what I am about to place within your life. This is not a random blessing. It is a reward. You remained faithful. You kept walking. You did not let the fire extinguish your praise. You did not let the storm silence your worship. You stood when all else crumbled. Now I stand with you. Comment 1010. I am about to astonish you. Not merely once, but repeatedly. Blessings will begin to flow from unexpected directions. I will open paths you never knew existed. Locked doors will swing open. Hardened hearts will soften toward you. Impossible situations will reverse in your favor. You are about to walk into places that once rejected you. But this time they will welcome you. They will recognize what they overlooked. For you will not walk in alone. I will walk in with you. My favor will precede you. My glory will envelop you. My hand will forge a way where none existed. I perceive the hidden burdens you bear. The private pressure. The responsibility. The tears wiped away before anyone sees. I see how you hold everything together, even while crumbling inside. Know this, I am your help. I will carry what you cannot. I will strengthen what is weak. I will replenish what has been poured out. You will not fracture this season. You will blossom. You will not be buried. You will rise. You will not be forgotten. You will be favored. I have seen enough. I have heard enough. I have decided to move, and nothing will halt what I have initiated. The next 24 hours are not ordinary. I am aligning divine encounters, unexpected answers, and undeniable evidence of my hand. What you deemed random will be revealed as orchestrated. What you deemed delayed will be revealed as preserved. I am not giving you what you desire merely to please you. I am giving you what you need to make you whole. You are stepping into the manifestation of prayers you forgot you uttered. You will receive peace where pressure once reigned. You will laugh where you once wept. You will rest where you once struggled. My presence is restoring balance to your life. Do not concern yourself with others' opinions when your life begins to ascend. Some will question how it occurred. Some will attempt to minimize it. Some will remain silent. None of that matters. For I am the one elevating you. I am the one opening the way. I am the one fulfilling the promise. You will know it was me. It will be so personal, so timely, so precise that you will kneel in awe. Not because you earned it, but because you are mine. I am a good father. I reward faith. I honor those who trust me in the wilderness. You, my child, are about to enter the promised land. All you lost, all you wept over, all that seemed forever distant is being restored in full measure. Not by human hand, not by chance, but by my decree. When I say yes, nothing and no one can say no. You emerged from the fire. You traversed the flood. You confronted lions, storms, and silence. Yet here you remain, still standing, still believing. This is why I am about to bless you beyond imagination. Your time is here. Your miracle is now. What if all you have been taught about money is false? A hidden 9-word prayer, buried in a classified FBI report, is now aiding thousands to attract wealth without effort. Scientists state it activates a 150-million-year-old region of your brain governing abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-altering. But the government may seize this secret at any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased forever. I have guarded you through every storm. Even when you did not recognize it was me shielding you, I was there guiding, covering, redirecting. The enemy came to break you, but I came to bless you. Now that blessing is ready for release. You will witness a shift so profound and powerful that your soul will finally exhale. The pressure is lifting. The silence is breaking. The miracle is being delivered. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not at your story's end. You are perfectly timed for divine turnaround. Everything you believed was disintegrating was actually falling into place. You did not miss your moment. You were hidden for protection, shaped for purpose, and preserved for power. Timing was never your responsibility. It was mine. Comment 555. Your faith is mightier than you realize. Each time you chose hope over despair, you moved heaven. Each time you refused to quit, you partnered with my will. You may not yet see the full portrait, but what has unfolded behind the scenes surpasses your prayers. I have been arranging healing, favor, open doors, and reconciliations about to surface. Those who doubted you are about to witness what I have been doing in your life. This is not about proving anyone wrong. It is about proving I am always faithful. I will elevate you in a manner that brings peace, not pride. I will honor you quietly and restore you completely. The very place where you were humiliated will become the place where I vindicate you. There is no shame in your journey. You are not defined by your lowest moments. You are defined by the grace that covered you through them. I knew what you would endure, and I still chose you. I still called you. I still anointed you. I never reconsidered. Comment. Amen.